Hey guys, welcome to TS Tactical. Today we're going to be reviewing a couple of bottles from Liberty Bottle Works. We're really excited about these bottles. I know I am personally. I picked up a couple and I want to kind of share my thoughts with those versus what I've been using for the last 10 years, which is a Nalgene. Nothing against Nalgene, I just feel like I found a great replacement for what I carry, or what I used to carry, which is a Nalgene. So let's take a look at those and we'll get right into it. Okay, so what we've got here is the complement of bottles from Liberty Bottle Works. These bottles are completely made in the U.S. This is the only American metal bottle that's out there right now. I have personally never been a fan of metal bottles. It's just something that has never really interested me. I've always used a Nalgene. Like I said, I've used them for the last 10 years. I probably have, 20 replacement lids that are black at home just because you can always find this color Nalgene, but you can never find the black lids or the right color combination. This is what I like. Anyway, kind of getting off subject a little bit, but I've really loved everything that Nalgene's done. I like the fact that they're clear still. As you'll see, Liberty is not a clear bottle, and I do kind of like knowing what my water level is like, but I've been using these Liberty bottles now for the last month or so, and I haven't really noticed a difference. I haven't noticed wanting certain features that I used to have on the Nalgene that I don't have on the Liberty. And what I truly like about the Liberties, and this is one of the huge selling points for me and why I personally picked these up, the lid is a simple quarter click design. So all you do is grab it and it's off. There's no, and you turn it a quarter turn and it's back on. There's no fumbling, with the lid. On other metal bottles that you'll notice out there, I think Clear Canteen is a pretty popular metal bottle brand. One thing that those have is a twist-off lid. You can see the Nalgene's the same way. I happen to like these little inserts that are on the Nalgene. I think these are from Guyot, or I don't know how you say it, but it's Guyot Designs. I don't know, I'm probably bastardizing that word, but anyway, it's called a splash guard. And I actually like these little inserts. I think they're good for when you have to drink out of Nalgene's on the move. And like I said, I really have been a fan of Nalgene's. It hasn't been something that I've wanted to replace. I just got these Liberty bottles because I really like the fact they were made in the U.S. and wanted to give them a shot. I like these so much that we're actually going to produce our own ITS branded Liberty bottle coming up. So be sure to check that out. So I wanted to kind of give you a brief rundown on what these are about. Some of the other features is that they're made out of completely recycled materials. Again, they're the only American-made metal bottle on the market. They're BPA-free, just like the newer Nalgene's. You won't run into that issue with the BPA issue that Nalgene had a while back, or most plastic bottles did. They're aluminum, as I mentioned. The coating that's inside is a flexible food-grade coating. So let me open the one that's not full. So you can see it's kind of got a white interior to it. It's slick, it's not metal. So I think that really helps in not leaching a metal taste into the bottle, because you definitely don't taste any metal whatsoever when you're drinking out of these. It's a food grade coating, so it's not gonna leach that metal property from the aluminum. As you can see on the top here, it's got these 3 divot pins, or I don't know really what they are, but that's how the lid itself mounts onto the bottle. So that quarter click, or the quarter turn, is just locking that lid in. It's very strong too. It's a very strong plastic. I'm gripping that pretty damn tight, and I'm not able to break it or snap it or anything like that. I've been tossing these things around on the ground. There's no dents that are occurring with the bottles. I mean, I literally went out on the concrete and slammed this around for a while, and there's scratching, but there's definitely no denting. So it's definitely a tough bottle, which is good. It's not I definitely can't indent it at all with my hands. So that kind of gives you an idea of, I'm sure you've all seen bottles that you can kind of squeeze on and they'll give you a dent. So anyhow, quick review. One thing I also like real quick on these bottles is that there's a gasket in them. So they're not going to leak on you. If you have the lid on correctly, that gasket will help keep it sealed as well. As you'll notice on Nalgene's, it's just a plastic lid. There's no gasket on the inside. So I think that's a big selling feature too for the Liberty bottles. But You can compare these side by side. This is a 32-ounce Nalgene, this is a 32-ounce Liberty bottle. They're definitely taller than a Nalgene, but they're less wide, as you can see from the bottom. They also fit well into like our messenger bag that we make. They're actually almost designed for it, which is kind of odd, but anyhow, you can slip that strap right through the Liberty bottle top and it rides up in the pockets of our discreet messenger bag. Now, the Nalgenes will fit in there too. They're a tighter fit, and you can still loop this through here like that. But I actually really like the fit of the Liberties as well. Like I said, they're a little taller, but I happen to really like these Liberty bottles. We are going to be producing the 32-ounce bottles with an ITS logo on it, and I'll flash up a picture here in a second of what our design looks like thus far. But like I said, I'm really happy with Liberty. I really like what they're doing. American-made company, and can't beat supporting that. All right, so that's been our review of Liberty bottles. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to check out ITS Tactical, where we'll have some photos and a little write-up on Liberty bottles. And check out Liberty Bottle Works online. Thanks for watching.